Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So once again I'm back with a new video. Without delaying much, let's begin with video. So in today's video I am going to teach you chapter capital letters of standard 4th. ठीक है, आज मैं आपको पढ़ाऊँगी चैप्टर कैपिटल लेटर्स ऑफ क्लास 4th. So this is the book Journey with Grammar, class 4th. Let's begin. So this is the chapter capital letters, and here some of the rules are given. Means which all the places which we should use capital letters. Let's begin. We use capital letters. First rule is to write the first letter of the first word in a sentence. Yeah, of course, whenever we write any sentence, so always first letter of the first word should be capital. Should write capital means बेटा जब भी हम कोई सेंटेंस लिखते हैं तो जो उसका फर्स्ट वर्ड होता है उसका जो फर्स्ट लेटर होता है वो हमेशा कैपिटल होना चाहिए. ठीक है, हमेशा कैपिटल ही लिखना चाहिए. आई होप यू नोस, ये तो बहुत बेसिक सी चीज़ स्टार्टिंग में बताई जाती है कि जब हम कोई सेंटेंस लिखते हैं फर्स्ट लेटर शुड बी कैपिटल एंड द सेंटेंस ऑलवेज एंड्स विद फुल स्टॉप. या यस, so write the first letter of the first word in a sentence capital. मीन्स बेटा जब भी हम कोई सेंटेंस लिखते हैं उसके फर्स्ट लेटर जो फर्स्ट वर्ड का जो फर्स्ट लेटर होता है वो हमेशा कैपिटल होना चाहिए. एग्जाम्पल, माई अंकल्स फार्म हाउस इज़ वेरी बिग. सो इन दिस सेंटेंस यू कैन सी फर्स्ट वर्ड माई फर्स्ट लेटर इज़ कैपिटल ना, दैट इज़ एम. या सो एम इज़ कैपिटल. ठीक है, and same as second is he gave me 2 apples. In this sentence also first word is he and the first letter of this word is capital. Yeah, so always when you write sentence first letter of the first word should be capital. ठीक है बेटा, then let's move forward to second rule. Second is to write the first letter of the first word in a reported speech. Second rule is to write the first letter of the first word in a reported speech. Yes beta, so always make first letter of first word in a reported speech capital. ठीक है, always make first letter of the first word capital in a reported speech. Now you can ask, what is reported speech? So when we tell someone what another person said, ठीक है, when we tell someone what another person said, and to do this we can use direct speech or indirect speech. Yeah, here I'll give you one example of direct and indirect. Direct means I work in a bank, said Daniel. And indirect speech of this one will be Daniel said that he worked in a bank. Yeah, so always make first letter of the first word capital in a reported speech. As you can see, one example is given. They said we have passed the examination. So as you can see, in a reported speech first letter of the first word is capital na, W is capital of V. Yeah, so second rule is always write first letter capital of the first word in a reported speech. So I hope these two rules are clear to you. First one is always write first letter of the first word in a sentence capital, and second rule is first letter of the first word in a reported speech should be capital. Yeah, so these are the two rules. Let's move forward. Rule number 3. To begin each fresh line of a poem. Next rule is when we write poem, always make first letter of first word capital in each line. In each fresh line means suppose बेटा I mean जब हम poem लिखते हैं ना तो उसका हमेशा जो फ्रेश लाइन होता है ना जो हम स्टार्ट करते हैं फ्रेश लाइन, उसका जो ये फर्स्ट लेटर होना चाहिए वो कैपिटल होना चाहिए, ठीक है. सो व्हेन वी राइट पोएम, ऑलवेज बिगिन विथ कैपिटल लेटर. ओके, ऑलवेज बिगिन with capital letter each fresh line of a poem. Yeah, so third rule is when you write poem, always begin with capital letter each fresh line of a poem. मतलब जब हम poem लिखते हैं उसकी सारी लाइन जब हम स्टार्ट करते हैं, मीन्स सपोज फर्स्ट लाइन इज मैरी हैड अ लिटिल लैम्ब. एज यू कैन सी एम इज कैपिटल. सो नाउ जो सेकेंड लाइन है, हुज फ्लीस वॉज वाइट एज स्नो. सो अगेन जो सेकेंड लाइन स्टार्ट किया है वो भी कैपिटल से ही किया है. एज यू कैन सी W is capital na of second line also, first letter means, yeah. So always begin each fresh line of a poem with capital letter. So that was the third rule. First one was to write first letter of the first word in a sentence capital. Then second rule is to write the first letter of the first word in a reported speech. Third is to begin each fresh line of a poem. Okay, now next, number 4. Rule number 4. To begin all proper nouns, always use capital when you write proper nouns. Okay, and now you tell me what is proper noun. Yeah, firstly you tell what is proper noun. Proper noun are the special and unique name given to certain common nouns. Okay beta, what is proper noun? Means proper noun are the special and unique name given to certain common noun. ठीक है. And now you may ask me, ma'am, what is common noun? Who will tell what is common noun? Okay, I'll tell you. Common noun are the names by which we call all people, animals, places or things of the same kind. ठीक है, वो कॉमन नाउन्स वो नेम होते हैं बाय विच हम पीपल, एनिमल्स, प्लेसेस और थिंग्स जो सेम काइंड के होते हैं उनको, जो उनके नेम होते हैं. ठीक है, मतलब जिन नेम से हम उनको बुलाते हैं. ठीक है, बाय विच वी कॉल ऑल पीपल, एनिमल्स, प्लेसेस और थिंग्स ऑफ द सेम काइंड. I hope it is clear what is proper noun and common noun. So fourth rule is to begin all proper noun. ठीक है, to begin all proper noun use capital letter. Means first letter should be capital. Okay beta. Then okay, I hope fourth rule is also clear. To begin all proper noun use capital letter. Means first letter should be capital. As some 4 examples are given. First one is Buddha, Yamuna, Mother Teresa, and fourth one is Mumbai. Yeah. Then next, rule number 5. To write personal pronoun I. ठीक है, when you write a sentence, always make personal pronoun I capital. ठीक है, all it should be capital always. As you can see, first example is I live in Lucknow. Second example is my brother and I went to the market. So in these two sentences you can see personal pronoun I is capital. Okay, so now another question rises here. What is personal pronoun? Yeah, personal pronoun is a short word we use as a simple substitute for the proper name of a person. ठीक है, as I, you, he, she, it, we, they, etc. Okay, but आपको ये जो सारे पर्सनल प्रोनाउन हैं ये सब कैपिटल नहीं. Here they specially mentioned to write personal pronoun I. So whenever you write this personal pronoun I, always make it capital. It should be capital always. Okay, so that was the rule number 5. Then now let's move forward. Next, rule number 6. To write the interjection O. So now next rule is to write interjection O. Now firstly tell me what is interjection. Yeah, okay. Interjection is a word or phrase that is grammatically independent from the words around it. ठीक है, and mainly expresses, now beta pay attention, mainly expresses feeling rather than meaning. ठीक है, तो ये मेनली क्या एक्सप्रेस करते हैं, फीलिंग्स रेदर देन मीनिंग्स. मीनिंग्स की जगह ये लोग मेनली क्या ये जो ये हैं वर्ड्स हैं ये क्या एक्सप्रेस करते हैं, फीलिंग्स. ओके, या सो मेनली एक्सप्रेसेस फीलिंग रेदर देन meaning. Example is, oh, what a beautiful house. So in this sentence also, o means first o na, o. So always make o capital. ठीक है, as you can see here in the example, oh captain, my captain, our fearful trip is done. So see, as you can see here, they make o capital. Okay, so rule number 6 is always use capital letter to write the interjection o, and I already explained what is interjection. I hope it is clear to you. Rule number 6. Okay, so in today's video I taught you 6 rules where we use capital letters, and remaining I will explain you in the next video. Before ending this video, let me explain once again. Okay, let me tell you in short. Rule number 1 is to write the first letter of the first word in a sentence. Okay, first letter of the first word in a sentence should be capital always. Means when you write a sentence, always make first letter of the first word capital. As you can see in this example, my uncle's farmhouse is very big. As you can see here, M is capital. Then next, rule number 2, to write the first letter of the first word in a reported speech. Okay, always use capital letters to write the first letter of the first word in a reported speech. Again, here one example is given. They said we have passed the examination. As you can see here, W is capital. Okay, and what is reported speech? I already told you. I already explained. Then now rule number 3, to begin each fresh line of a poem. ठीक है, we should use capital letter to begin each fresh line of a poem. Means when you write poem, always begin each line with capital letters. As you can see here, Mary had a little lamb, first line. Then again second line they started with capital letter. Whose fleece was white as snow. Whose fleece was white as snow. So in second line also they started with capital letter. Then now third line, and everywhere that Mary went. Third line also they started with capital letter. As you can see here, A is capital. Then third is the lamb was sure to go. Again fourth line also they started with capital letter, that is T. Okay, so now next rule number 4. Rule number 4. Or again always use capital letter to begin all proper nouns. ठीक है, always begin with capital letters. Again you can see first example Buddha, and they make B capital of Buddha. Then second Yamuna, again in this Y is capital. Then third is Mother Teresa. Fourth is Mumbai. ठीक है, so fourth rule is always use capital letter to begin proper noun. And what is proper noun? I already explained. Proper noun. Proper noun are the special and unique name given to certain common noun. Okay, yeah. Then next, rule number 5. Always use capital letter to write personal pronoun I. ठीक है, to write personal pronoun I. So when you write sentence, always make personal pronoun I capital. Here two examples are given. First one is I live in Lucknow and I is capital. Then second sentence, my brother and I went to the market, and in this sentence also I is capital. Yeah. Then now next, rule number 6. To write the interjection O. Okay, always use capital letter to write the interjection O. Okay, I hope. So that was the 6th rule. And what is interjection? I already explained to you. Is it? Yeah. So these were the 6 rules where we use capital letters. ठीक है, that's it for today's video. Remaining other rules I'll explain in my next video. Till then, be safe, take care, thank you, bye bye.